Hello my friends, and welcome to the Fellowship campaign. Recently I've been watching the Lord of the Rings films, just the trilogy again. Actually, I watched all 6 films, but it's been years since I played the Fellowship campaign, and a lot has changed since then, for me anyway, with recording and how I do everything. And it's an old tale that I want to revisit and share with you guys because I had so much fun. This is how I got started doing everything. It was the Fellowship campaign. And it was the most fun campaign that led me to do many more. So hopefully I can show you that with this campaign. Hopefully you guys are excited. Each one will have its own features of special things. And yeah, we'll get started. So we had to play it on very hard difficulty and very hard difficulty. No advice. Show CPU moves, no battle time limit. So I'll let you guys read this. I will do a lot of reading in each episode. However, for this one, I will simply be scrolling down for the beginning. So you can read the first one here, and you can pause it whenever you feel like, and then just go through it. Take your time. There's no rush. I'm so excited to play this. So, various mighty heroes accompany the Fellowship. The Fellowship isn't able to recruit any units and must rely on their allies. So let's get started.
Legend tells of a ring created by an ancient evil that gave its wearer the power to enslave the world. Believed lost for centuries, it has now been found.
This is the One Ring, forged by the Dark Lord Sauron.
But we cannot stay in the Shire.
No! What's that do? Travel only by man. Strange the road. Once to be found.
Okay guys, so here it begins. Summer 3018, Third Age. So we begin our tale in an unlikely place, the Shire. So, the Fellowship, campaign rules and notes. Frodo mustn't die or you lose the game. Well, duh. Every other hero except Merry and Pippin can suffer one fatal wound, which will be healed at Elandris. Merry and Pippin are spies. If Aragorn suffers his second fatal wound, the campaign is lost. Units mustn't be garrisoned in any settlement except Hobbiton after the turn's end, or the campaign will be lost. Okay? Read the events and mission information carefully. Follow the automatic camera movement to know where your missions and quest locations are. Make new saves regularly in case you become dissatisfied with the mission outcome or your campaign progress. Heroes can withstand several hits and are very useful to distract enemy units. Okay. So we gotta ignore council missions, and mercenaries are very, very useful. So, here we are, Hobbiton. We have Merry, we have Pippin. They are gonna head out with us. And we can move our fellows out and about. Put Hobbiton to low tax rate just in case, and then we go. We can end the first turn. I think the turn ends are relatively quick, so we can, keep going through. Chapter 1, A Meeting in Bree. For so many years, Bilbo kept the golden trinket, this ring. I never noticed how it changed him, how closely he guarded it. The malice within it has ever so subtle. And now Gandalf tells me, 'tis the weapon of the enemy. The One Ring is secret, revealed by the flames in Bilbo's fireplace. As per Gandalf's instruction, I must now rush to Bree, by unmarked paths, for the servants of the Dark Lord watch all roads. Gandalf is the wisest person I know, yet never before did see him so distraught. It unnerved me. At least my friends Sam, Merry, and Pippin are here to ease my fears, but I wonder in their loyalty will leave them better for it. This ring has the power to corrupt the kindest of hearts, and darken the greatest of minds. Not even Gandalf dares to wield it, and I dread what fate it may weave for us. So there we go. I'm going to read out these chapters because I think, first of all, the information is quite good, and, well, we're terrible with everybody, apparently. So let's keep going to Bree. We have Frodo and Sam. Let's see, have a look at them. So Frodo has the One Ring. Only the fire shows it. Ashnaz Durbakul. Ashnagaz Gimbat. That's basically One Ring to them. Yeah, of course. Frodo is the son of Drogo Baggins and Primula Brandybuck. in a boating accident and was taken by his mother's family, the Brandybuck clan. So that's how he got together. So he is the faction leader. He is an obedient, proper, brave, just, loyal, and low impact of the One Ring. So 5% less movement points.
By your command.
Oops.
Your orders, my lord.
Accompanied by Samwise, the gardener, and basically he's the hobbit who I would probably most associate with me. In fact, as a first start, how about you guys leave a comment on which hobbit you feel you're most like, personality-wise. Mine would have to be Samwise, because he's slightly rotund, although I'm not really that fat at all. He is kind, he's a little bit stupid from time to time, and he cares, and he tries to help Mr. Frodo as much as he can.
Approaching quietly.
Orders.
Of course, you've only got 4 choices, so... Aragorn joins the Fellowship. Traveling along untrodden forest paths through the bushes and ferns, we finally reach the township of Bree. Many seasons have passed by since I was last here, and the locals have grown suspicious and weary. Everyone seems to be afraid of the shadows and the strange folk moving about the land. Gandalf said he would meet us here at the inn. So basically it just goes on and on and on. Balmar Butterbur. I've not seen Gandalf for ages. Basically covering what happens in the film. That one was a bit too long, so I'll skip it. Trait increased. Aragorn, proven commander. Mayor of Bree, apparently. No, Major of Bree. Bonus. And Chief of the Dunedains. So here's Aragorn.
Yes, my lord.
7. Chief of the Dunedain. Mayor of Bree. Major of Bree. Biography. After his father Arathon was killed by orcs, Aragorn was fostered in Rivendell by Elrond. Aragorn thereafter assumed his proper role as the 16th chieftain of the Dunedain. And as you can tell from the books and films, he is a very powerful fellow. And the heir to, well, Gondor. He is Isildur's heir.
My lord. Approaching my lord.
In fact, I don't think we need these on.
Looking for
There we go. Let's end the turn again. So each episode will be about half an hour. Chapter 2. The journey to Imlad, or Imladris. Aragorn explained to us that the servants of the Dark Lord who were on our trail were called the Nazgul. They were once great kings of men enslaved by the rings of power Sauron gave them. Not unlike the one I carry, feeding on their ambition, the rings pulled their minds and bodies into shadow and bound them to Sauron's will. Now they exist as wraiths, neither living nor dead, haunting the land, searching for the One Ring, attracted to it like moths to a lantern whenever its power is used. Aragorn says we must make haste towards Rivendell to seek the wisdom of the elves. None of us have ever traveled that far. The elves are but a distant legend in our minds. Through Gandalf has told me many stories, and Sam has often expressed a desire to meet this elder race. It'll be an interesting experience, to say the least.
As you wish.
If you guys ever
Continuing
did see
tomorrow.
my first
We have
campaign,
marched our limit.
you'll know that I actually lost the campaign on the first episode. And in a minute, you'll know why. The Nazgul are gaining on us every day. I can feel their presence, or rather the ring can feel it. Their chilling wails echo through the night, and each feels the cold blade of a knife trailing down our spines. Aragorn is a skilled pathfinder, and well versed in woodland lore. But the time is running out. We must hurry.
By your command.
We must
We
get
have
to
marched our
Elandris.
limit.
3 turns it'll take. So here is where I lost the campaign. You're not supposed to fight this, you're supposed to run from it. But I fought it last time, and
to scatter the men.
I lost, because I fought that battle and we all died.
marched our
So,
limit. Yes.
if you're ever playing this,
Continuing
you
tomorrow.
must realize you have to actually retreat. If you don't retreat, you'll lose, and it's not a good feeling.
My lord.
Imladris reached.
By your
We've
command.
made our way
We
to
have
the
marched our limit.
city of Elandris.
Continuing tomorrow.
Home to the elves, the high elves. I don't know why I keep checking that. I keep feeling that something will happen.
Yes.
So here we are at the council, ready. Frodo is here unharmed, apart from being stabbed by an Nazgul. Chapter 3, the council. After a grueling trek, we managed to stay just ahead of the ring wraiths and reach Rivendell.
Let's do this.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
I will not bear this burden, Frodo Baggins.
By my life or death, I can protect you.
I'll let you guys read that. I want to read things, but I don't want to read that much.
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna get everybody together first. So here we have the Fellowship of the Ring. So we have Boromir. Boromir is the brother of Faramir and the eldest son of Denethor II, the ruling steward of Gondor. He is honorable and noble. He believes passionately in the greatness of his kingdom. High Warden of the White Tower. Promising commander. We then have Legolas, commander of the Wardens. Legolas is the son of Thranduil, king of the Woodland Realm of Northern Mirkwood. Although he lives among the Sylvan Elves, Legolas is strictly not one himself. His father Thranduil had originally come from Lindon. Sindar, they're grey elves. Interesting. 8+ hit points. My god, they've got ridiculous stats. Gandalf, Mithrandir. Let's see, Gandalf the Grey was the last of the Istari to arrive in Middle-earth, landing in Mithlond. He's the oldest and least in stature of them, but Círdan the shipwright felt that he had the highest inner greatness on their first meetings in the Haven, and gave him Nara, the Ring of Fire. Gandalf hides the ring well, and is not widely known that he, and not Círdan, is the holder of the third of the Elven Rings. You do see these from time to time. If you watch the extended editions, you hear bits, and especially about Aragorn's ring as well, actually. Gimli is the son of Gloin, one of the former companions of the Hobbit, Bilbo Baggins. Yes, we remember Gloin. He is a remote descendant of Durin the Deathless, chief of the Seven Fathers of the Dwarves, and ancestor to the dwarven people to which Gimli belongs, the Longbeards. He's fantastic. I love Gimli. He's one of my favorite characters. So let's keep going. I want to make it to
With honor.
Moria.
Go no further, my lord.
Chapter 4, Unknown Ways. The Fellowship is on its way. Our first stop is Lothlorien, the great golden wood and home to the Galadrim elves. Their power will shelter us and provide us with valuable support as we proceed towards Mordor. All roads leading to Lothlorien are perilous, and we have little time to spare. Gandalf is taking us via the most direct route, which leads through the mines of Moria, called Khazad-dûm. Long ago, these mines and great halls were once home to Gimli's people, but the dwarves were driven off and Moria has become a place of dread. We can only hope to remain undetected by the evil that lurks within these dark depths. So, Gimli is unaware of what's going on. In fact, he doesn't know of Balin's demise, and
We shall continue tomorrow.
Balin came and took Moria for about 5 years, until he was overrun by the Balrog and the goblins. Although that being said, the goblins, 1,000 gold doubloons as we head towards our goal.
Yes.
Oi! No!
Camp here.
I hate that.
With honor. There is no glory in hiding like this, my lord.
We just backtracked for some reason. Frodo lost the ring. He dropped it casually when he was going to the toilet or something. We had to go back. We'll just say that.
Go no
It doesn't
further,
break
my
any of the immersion. I hope not. Okay, so we're going to continue. Misty Mountains reached. We have made our way. We tried to go over the top, but of course, Saruman from Isengard is stopping us. So, end of turn report. We are losing 1 gold turn. 1 gold per turn. The Balrog. Defeat the Balrog.
The dwarves delve too greedily and too deep. You know what they awoke in the darkness of Khazad-dûm.
Okay, so 1 more turn and we're gonna fight the Balrog of Moria. Holy crap. 3 hit points, 25 attack, 26 total defense. It is 1 hell. Look at this description. Balrogs were an origin spirits of fire who belonged to the order of the Maiar. Dark Lord corrupted them to his service. So they're humanoid, I guess. Ooh, Tumno. I have a province called Tumno. Ah, in my Mordor campaign. The Lurkar of Gothmog, the Lord of the Balrogs and High Captain of Angband. Fantastic. Let's go in and we'll attack it, and then I will end this episode as it is coming to the end.
We shall engage.
Okay, so Orcs of the Misty Mountains are led by the Balrog. He doesn't have a full amount of chevrons, but Frodo is just not as good compared to him. Let us go in, my friends,
Muster your courage, men.
and we will attack
We
them.
march into battle.
So, we will be fighting in Moria, so it's the customs settlement of Moria. Here we are. So we have all our units. Can I put these guys... Yeah, I can. I can put them here.
Units, march. Forward.
Just Gandalf's unit. Yeah, the Balrog and his units are here. So we're gonna put our units there. We're gonna put Gimli to block the front, and Frodo and Sam can stand at the back. As you can see, most of them are Dunedain kind of bodyguard units, apart from Legolas, who has his own elven companions. Legolas has 2 of these sword things. And of course, Gimli's bodyguard. Wow, his axe is massive. Look how big his axe is. It's a lot bigger than it is in the film. And then of course, Frodo and Sam both have their own. Now I like how it's the what faction is that? It is an eastern faction. Can't put my finger on it right now. Fire into the goblin infantry. Make them pay. As you can see, this is the Balrog. Well, there's, let's see, 7 of them. So you can see the 7 Balrogs. Is it Boromir's unit that's firing at? Yeah, this there. I like how none of our shots will hit any of them. Come on. Kill them all. Charge! Gimli! Into them! Show them the stubbornness of dwarves. We're gonna wreck this unit. Go, Gandalf. Aragorn. Charge them. And let Legolas.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
As you can see, the front line is being absolutely destroyed by Gimli's unit. We have so many hit points that we can just attack them and attack them. Pull the Dunedain Rangers 3 through. I want them to engage as much of the orcs as possible. There we go. Aragorn himself. Here he is, the man. He's being stabbed to death right now, though he's not doing very well. Oh, and Legolas's unit is still running in. No, Legolas, come here. Oh, no, he's not. Come here, Legolas. Let's go for the Balrog himself. Hopefully they'll come to us. I'll speed it up a little bit because we've seen most of the action we want to see. The goblin infantry being destroyed, brought down by our guards of Khazad-dûm. Well, technically they're from Erebor, I would assume. Can you just do what you're supposed to do? We have special abilities. Flame of Anor. Stubbornness of the dwarves. Boromir has nothing apparently. And Chief of the Dunedain.
They have lost half their men.
Where is the rest of them? Oh, they've gone. Here is the Balrog himself, terrorizing through us. What have they gone down to? 16. Kill the Balrog. Okay, so we'll have to kill the goblins first. Here they are. Here they are. Their wings are so massive, they span so far, and they just block the entire camera. Oh. And here, the last alliance of men, elves, and dwarves together. Ouch. Ooh, okay, we just lost one of our bodyguards. Unfortunately, none of the Balrogs are dying just yet. No abilities from our other heroes. Stop running away. Oh, yes. I knew he had a stupid ability on. I just couldn't put my finger on it because I couldn't see it last time. Okay, so let's use our ability again. Oh man, the Balrog's tearing through us, destroying our units. Ooh, we've killed one of them though.
Smash the enemy.
What is this? Ah, it's the general. Aragon slicing him to pieces. Seem to be killing him first. There we go, the general. Technically the main Balrog is dead. He's holding a flame. One of them's holding a flame. Look, a little tiny flame. A torch. Come on, kill them. Kill them. And there we go. Ooh, is that, who's that? It's one of it's one of Legolas's elves. As you can see here, Gimli's bodyguard takes the golden chalice for killing the most people. He gets to eat some salted pork. And there we have it. There we go. We have made our way through Moria. But at what peril? Escaped Khazad-dûm. As we reached the bridge, it overtook us, a demonic apparition of shadow and fire. It stood there, writhed in fire and wrath, ancient and terrifying, a Balrog of Morgoth. Legolas exclaimed in horror. This foe is beyond any of you, Gandalf returned and bade us... Oops, I read that wrong. Gandalf returned and bade us run across the bridge. Having reached the other side, we could see the whole scene unfold. Gandalf and Balrog faced off each other. Over the great chasm. Surges of light and flames clashed between them as the two forces dueled, each determined to undo the other. Great was the power unleashed that day in Moria, and terrible to behold, yet the day seemed to be ours when Gandalf smote the bridge with his staff and the stone structure began to buckle and crack. Unable to withstand the monster's weight, the bridge collapsed beneath the Balrog, and the fiery beast was swallowed by the infinite darkness below. Sadly, our joy lasted but an instant, and we watched in horror as a tongue of the flame lashed out from the deep darkness and took Gandalf with it. In confusion and despair, we ran out of the mines, leaving darkness behind us, save that which was now in our hearts. Gandalf's loss was like a hammered blow to the chest, yet Aragorn urged us on, for orcs would soon blanket the area with their numbers. We had to move on. We had to reach Lothlorien. So, we have lost Gandalf. His bodyguard is gone. But we must make our way to the town of Sereth Amroth and Lothlorien. So we will make it there, and then I will end this first part. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please remember to give it a nice big thumbs up if you had. Leave me some comments on what Hobbit you like and so forth. It's been a lot of fun, and I want to make this, like, I don't know how many episodes it'll take to complete it. But God, it's a lot of fun. So one more turn, and then we will see the final chapter, which is chapter 5, which is a good stopping point. Lothlorien reached. I'll let you guys read this. And there we go. We have reached Lothlorien.
Yes, there is is no glory
One more
in
turn, and then I will... No, I think I'll end it here. I think it's a good point. I've really enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys have as well. In the next episode, we will continue on, and we will head down towards the Gates of Argonath. Is that what it's called? Yes. And we will be on top of here, and we'll have a good old fight. So, again, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. My name was Ibby, of course, and thank you for watching.